this is a divine masculine reading. So this is not a like check-in. Let's see where the divine masculines are for the feminines. This is a reading meant for the masculines to help you guys wherever you are. I know that a lot of you are going through a spiritual awakening, are trying to heal, trying to figure out what the fuck's happening, you know, trying to heal from all of these karmic situations. So this is for the divine masculines. So this isn't for nosy feminines, and this is most definitely not for karmics that cannot take a freaking hint that you're not wanted, you know, and that you're low vibrational and you're not meant for a divine masculine. A divine masculine is not meant to be with a low vibrational hoochie mama karmic. Go find somebody in vibration with you. So just real quick, this is hard to get to light. Never wants to give too much smoke. Just bless the poor masculines, send them positive energy, spirit, and get rid of these idiot karmics. Karmics, go back to the roach den you crawled out of. Get out of here. No karmics will get any insider information in this reading to help you manipulate divine masculine. If you try to use any of the information I use in this video, you will suffer greatly karmically. So you will be blocked by spirit and you will suffer karmic consequences. So go away. Take a freaking hint. It's embarrassing. You should be humiliated. Using magic, black magic, to try to trap these masculines like you're in a competition with the feminine. The moment you have to start using black magic to keep a man, to keep a woman entangled to you, is the time that you lost. Sorry, that's embarrassing. That is humiliating. You should be ashamed of yourself, but a lot of you just have no shame. So anyway, get out of here. I'm so sick of you. Nasty, gross. I can feel your energy and it makes me want to vomit. You guys are so disgusting. It's like I can smell the stank through my phone right now. Get out. Anyway, hello masculines. I have gathered you all here today to first and foremost say, I told you so. I'm just kidding. Don't be mad at me. How are you guys? I hope you're doing okay. I know. This is just to give you some reassurance that you're not crazy. Everything's okay. Your feminine doesn't hate you. Yes, you guys make bad decisions, but it's because you're disconnected from your feminine. The feminine is disconnected from the masculine when you first meet her. So that's why she is just super emotional, all over the place. You can't make sense of her. It's because she is the missing part of you and you are the missing part of her. So you trigger each other into healing what you need to heal until you come into astral union before you come into physical union with each other. So the feminine should be coming into union with the masculine on the astral. So that is helping her find balance in her life, pursue her purpose, take action towards what she needs to take action towards. Masculines, unfortunately, she went through the pain of the feminine first. You're doing it at the end, which is difficult. Welcome to what your feminine went through. And I know you guys are feeling guilty. It's okay. It's part of it. Your feminine doesn't hate you. Your feminine is you. So when you feel triggered by your twin, it's because there's something inside of you that they are showing you. It's part of the journey. Okay, we're gonna do 2 oracles and then some tarot and just see what Spirit wants to say to you guys. Okay, Spirit, that was 30 cards. Can we just get one, please? Can I get one for the masculines? What do the masculines need to know? That's 2 again. 3. Okay. When was the last time I danced freely? We're just gonna do 3. dance, because it will shift you into a beautiful state, because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart, because fear lives in the head along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. In just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a charge of joy and confidence take over, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness and is the gateway to freedom, to become free. Dance. I actually talked about this yesterday. This was a channeled message I received from Lord Shiva. I posted it on my Instagram. Go follow me. Link in bio. Also subscribe if this is beneficial to you in any way. When you subscribe, you like my videos, it helps me connect to your energy to where these will be able to benefit you. You'll be able to find healing through my videos. I'm shaman, talked about my last video. So my role this lifetime is to help people with soul retrieval, help with healing, help with coming back to yourself. So showing support for me, Spirit will allow me to work through them to help you. If you watch these videos, you don't subscribe, you don't like, my ability to help you is very limited. With spirituality, you have to give. It has to be an equal give and receive. So in order for me to benefit you, you need to give something back to me. And energetically, a like and a subscribe, a follow is a way to help me connect more to your energy so that I can help you further. Okay. So anyway, this is Shiva. I've been connecting a lot to Shiva lately. He is the Lord of Dance. So in his mythology, his dance can kind of be like destructive though, but it is a way to get into the flow of things and to shake up your energy and to get out of your head. And I also see this as kind of where it talks about getting out of your head and into your body and heart. That's part of the masculine's journey, is connecting to your feminine right now, the feminine within you. Everybody has masculine and feminine. The 3D world tries to gender people and force you into these roles to disconnect you from yourself and to make you easier to control. To break out of the matrix, you have to come into union within yourself, come back home to yourself. So most masculines as children, anytime you displayed anything feminine, a lot of masculines, their parents, anytime you cried, it was, hey, stop, that's, be a man, be like a big boy, you're not supposed to cry. Anytime you had, a flair for dramatics, anytime you wanted to express yourself through dress, you were always told, no, that's not what men do. That's not what you need to do. So you cut that side of yourself off. But your femininity is your connection to spirits, to God, to source. So when you're disconnected from your femininity, you have no connection to your intuition at all. So that's really, you have to use your intuition in life to be able to tell who's your divine feminine, the one meant for you, and who is a karmic pretending to be the feminine and throwing dirt on the feminine's name to trick you and using period blood to bind you to them. If the karmics have made you food or drinks and you have not been in the room when they made those food, they did magic on you. I'm telling you, witches, this is not all witches, and a way to make you a woman. A man can do it with semen, but period blood is a lot more powerful. So a lot of dark women that like to control men, that get a high off of controlling men and getting you wrapped up in them, is they put their period blood in your food and in your drinks, like your coffee, and it's a way to bind you to them and make you obsessed with them. And you won't even, if you have a karmic individual that you can't stand, you don't like them as a person, they don't make you feel good, but for some reason you have dreams about them, you think about them a lot, it's a karmic. Now that will happen with your feminine too, but that's because your feminine is your match and that's spirit trying to guide you. You have somebody in your life that is just really abusive and awful towards you, but for some reason you're just obsessed with them and you can't figure out why. That's magic. They did magic on you. See why you need your intuition, so you will be able to feel this person has bad energy and I should stay away from them. When you're disconnected from your feminine energy, you're not able to recognize your intuition. So you just go with, you overthink and you try to make sense of things logically, which leads you to making bad choices. Especially when you surround yourself with karmic people and your friends are all karmic and your family's karmic. So your parents are telling you, oh, you should go with this person. Your friends are telling you, oh, you should go with this person. And all of them are karmic and attached to dark entities and using you for your light and trying to drain you. And they don't want you to be with your feminine because your feminine would empower you to make decisions that are good for you, that no longer serve these karmic individuals. Anyway. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? A lot of you have been pressured by, I'm getting red. That's Michael, it's Archangel Michael. He works with twin flames. You should get familiar with him. I talked about this in my last video. If you are interested in the Lion's Gate, if you're awakening, go watch my last video. It would be beneficial. Archangel Michael works with twin flames. He is the leader of God's army, so he is someone that you need to connect with. He is the angel that is seen with like the shield and the sword. So if you see that image a lot, if you see shields, if you see swords, if you see 911, if you look at your phone and it's 911, if you see 911 around, if you hear sirens a lot after you hear the name Michael, or like hear something that you resonate with and then you hear a siren, that's Archangel Michael. That's how he reaches out to people. And also when he is around you, he vibrates with the sun. So his energy is hot. When he is around you, you will start to get red and feel like overheated. He is the best starter angel if you are just awakening, if you are trying to connect to your guides, you don't know where to start. Look into Michael, there's a bunch of like meditations for Michael, there's a bunch of like songs for Michael on YouTube. And also if you're seeing those signs I just mentioned, he's trying to reach out to you. He's worth connecting to. He's a protector. He is in charge of twin flames. He is here to help. Well, not here, that's not part of his role, is to help unite twin flames and to fight off these karmics that are attached to demonic entities. And that's why they're so obsessed with you. It's not because they're in love with you, it's because you have light and a higher purpose, and they are attached to demons that they're not aware of that cause them to act in irrational, aggressive ways, like putting their period blood in somebody's food. That is psychotic and disgusting. They do that because they get obsessed with you and they don't really understand why. It's not because they're meant for you or they're in love with you. It's because their demons that are attached to them are telling them to do that. And when you have sex with them, especially, you should not be having sex with these karmas. You should not be engaging in oral sex with these karmas, because one, that's how they do magic on you, and two, they are draining your light to feed these demons that are attached to them. And when they feed the demons do stuff for them. It's a symbiotic relationship. When you cut off these karmics, that's why they act so fucking crazy, is because if they don't have access to your light, those demons will start to turn on them. And that's what you want, because that's their karma. That's what they deserve for working with demonic beings and working with black magic like a bunch of fucking idiots that can't be told no. You have to... I can feel the karmics still, you fucking gross, nasty ass dumpster garbage people. Can't stand you. You're disgusting. Get off of my channel. Spirit, any karmics that are still lingering on my social media, that are still lingering, watching my videos, please serve them unrelenting karma until they stop. Thank you. Anyway, am I on the right path? Sometimes we second guess what we are doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. Know this, you are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it, it doesn't mean it's not real. Part of your twin flame journey is learning to have faith, even though your feminine is not talking to you right now, even if it seems like your divine feminine is moving on. That's because she is in her masculine energy, and that is what she needs to do to find balance in her life. You have to come into union with your feminine energy, which means you are going to be emotional and feeling what what your feminine felt when you were choosing karmics over them. It's painful, it sucks, but that's what she went through, or he went through. It can be either gender. Energy is not gendered. Anyway, it's part of the journey. It's part of this is helping you develop in the person you need to be in order to fulfill your mission, and in order to be able to come into union with your feminine and live a harmonious union. You trigger each other and things don't work out and things seem blocked, and it's not because you're not meant to be together. It's because you need to fulfill your own purpose and your own individual healing before you can come into contact, because the type of love between twin flames is godly. It's unlike that's why if you are with a soulmate and you meet your twin flame, the soulmate is nothing to you after you meet your twin flame, because that is your soul. That is the other half of you, literally. That is you. So you have to learn how to love yourself and be able to look in the mirror and see God and see love in order to come into union with your twin, because if not, the relationship would just be a distraction, and you would be like obsessed with each other, and you wouldn't be able to be on your purpose because you're not healed. So healing and finding your purpose and finding who you're supposed to be before you come into union with your twin will just help you both empower each other to be better and to do your path together, rather than the relationship being a distraction and both of you getting wrapped up in each other. And that's why when you come together, it's like that really intense love bubble, and then something happens or you get triggered and you break apart, and it's because you come together to be reminded of how much you love each other and how much you want to be with each other, and then you break apart so that you can go and fulfill your healing and your journey individually. And you're reminded occasionally in intervals, a spirit arranges it for you to come back together so that you can be reminded how much you love each other, just in case you start to, veer off your path or doubt your love for your twin or doubt their love for you. It's mutual. The feelings that you feel for your twin are always mutual. They are you. They are you. So you resent your feminine at first because your feminine is the feminine side of you that you have repressed and that you have been taught to feel shame for. So your feminine being everything that you were told to feel shame for, you are going to feel triggered, and vice versa. That's why they're triggered by you, and that's why you separate so that you can heal and come into union with yourself. So your love for your feminine, it's mutual. They don't hate you. They're just they're in their masculine energy, which is what spirit wants. You are in your feminine energy so that you can learn a lesson. And that is to listen to your intuition. If you would have listened to your intuition telling you that your feminine was the one for you, you would have bypassed all of this bullshit with the karmics. But because you had to listen to karmic friends and karmic family members and all of these people that are attached to dark entities and that were using you, you created a lot of chaos in your life and you hurt your feminine, and it is meant to be, to help you both develop as individuals, because the feminine has to learn to stop putting the masculine before herself. Feminine energy is serving. She wants to cater. She wants to nurture. She can't do that to somebody that is not in the vibration of a divine masculine. You guys were in a karmic vibration when you met your feminine. You were in a low vibration attached to karmic people that were draining your light. So you drain your feminine because, one, that's how you see relationships, as you use another person, because that's how you've been conditioned to view relationships, and 2, you're in too low of a vibration. So feminines naturally are in a higher vibration, because feminine is your connection to God. Your feminine is your connection to God, basically. Your feminine realigns you with God, helps you find your spirituality, reawakens you to that. You teach your feminine that she needs to walk in her purpose and be strong by herself. And that is her finding her masculine energy, if that makes sense. So when you are in the vibration of the divine masculine, who you're supposed to be, when you meet, you need to be her equal. You can't be below her, trying to drag her down, because then you're being karmic to her and you're hurting her. You need to work yourself up to being her equal. And it's okay if you're not perfect, because nobody's perfect, and she is going to love you regardless. You just need to get to a point in your life to where you're not dragging her back down with you. And that doesn't mean that you're super wealthy and perfect and everything's right in your life. It means that you have recognized her importance and you're not going to betray her for karmic people. It means you have learned your lessons and you're ready to walk your path. And that's when you can be with your feminine again. You have to make it right to her, though. I mean, like, she's a human. She's not just going to immediately forgive you. But she doesn't hate you. Don't freak out that she's leaving you behind. You're being triggered on purpose. Spirit did this to you on purpose, but you signed up for this. It's part of your soul contract. Okay, so with when was the last time I danced freely is hematite. Hematite says loud and clear, you're exactly where you need to be right now. This is a crystal deck, so these are crystals you can look into. I love hematite. I carry this with me. This is one of the best crystals that will protect you from other people's energy. So if you're out and about, if you're working somewhere where there's a lot of people, this is a really good crystal. It's one of my favorite. When I was working for other people, you know, in an office, I kept that on me like every day. Look to hematite for its superb grounding capabilities during times of transition and instability. Soothe yourself by knowing that all things pass, change is good, and any discomfort is temporary. One of the hematite's key attributes is survival. Know that the transition that is occurring is in place so you can be in a permanently better outlook in the future. Used extensively in ancient Egypt for blood health, it's best used in jewelry or carried on your person for short periods of time. And perfection in the moment and grounding. So I get this a lot when I'm reading for Divine Masculine. Somebody likes ancient Egypt. I got an Ankh. I'm working with Anubis right now. He's scary. He's not scary. He's just like very no nonsense. So I feel like I need to call him Sir. I just started working with him. He made his presence known to me. Anyway, if you're seeing Anubis, he might want to work with you. That might be for somebody. I like his energy. He's a very he's very fair, and he's like is not like, and that's the good. I feel like that's a lot of the gods and deities that I've worked with. Like Shiva is the same. Like they're not one of those gods that like you need to like bend over backwards to gain their approval. They're very down to earth, and they really just care about like you being a good person and you doing the right thing. I really enjoy their energy. It's just Anubis is very intimidating when you first start working with him. And I keep like, he's one that like I don't like. This is for somebody. I don't like I don't want them to like pop up in my 3D. I don't want to like see them physically. And I keep telling Anubis especially, because I don't want him to pop up. Like I don't want Shiva to either. I don't want like any of the gods I work with to do that to me. It stresses me out. When I was little, I used to see spirits as somebody that's like meant to be a shaman. I know it's part of my path, but like don't sneak up on me. There's so many stories of people that work with Anubis where he just like kind of like shows up and presents himself to you. Like I wouldn't mind if he did it in like a form of like a dog or something. I just don't want him like his like physical form to show up. Like it's fine if it's in a meditation or 3D, but Anubis, please don't. I feel it. I know he wants to. Please don't sneak up on me. stresses me out. Has anybody else worked with Anubis? Has he done that to you? I feel it strongly he's going to, and it's going to flip me out. I don't want him to. I know he's like a day deity, so day would be easier on me if you did that, but please don't. Anyway, that's somebody's trying to work with Anubis. I think he's really great, but I feel strongly he wants to present himself to me and like, you know, like see him out of the corner of my eye. Like I had spirits visit me as a child. They still do occasionally. They're not like, when you actually work with spirits and you're tuned into spirits, they're not like puffs of wind. Like, they're figures. It's alarming as a child. Didn't enjoy it. I don't like when they sneak up on me at night, especially like between 3 and 5. I don't like waking up to like a figure above my bed. Please. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, citrine. Citrine is really good for abundance. Anyway, natural citrine makes us dynamic and encourages a heartfelt desire for variety and new experiences. Carry citrine as you embrace on trailblazing of any sort. Citrine has an energy that is high and bright, and its radiance helps us to connect with the part of us that relishes learning new things and taking on new ventures and assignments, and does so with gusto. Citrine is a match to the sacral chakra and assists with making us more mobile. You'll find that after you've tackled second chakra issues, lethargy is replaced by vitality. Look for natural citrine, not heat-treated amethyst. So under, does my life have room for more play and pleasure? So you may be feeling really lethargic right now, and it's because you have a blockage in your sacral chakra. Citrine, no, we won't do it. I have one in my cup. We won't do it. It's gonna be I don't want to go digging for it right now. I like citrine. It's a good crystal to have. It's a good like essential crystal. Am I on the right path? Spirit, can I please? Blue barite. Barite is delicate and precious and is a reminder to take good care of yourself. Nurture, pamper, you're all you've got. Nurture, pamper, you're all you've got, so eat right, take care of your spirit and physical body, and above all, find things in life that make you happy. I don't know why that was hard for me to say. When you do this, your life is transformed. When you set this example for others, their life is transformed. Barite is often found as prismatic crystals forming in plates resembling wings. Barite gets its name from the Greek word bars, which means heavy, since it has a high specific gravity. Loving, caring, self-esteem, nurturing. So you are on the right path, and make sure you're taking care of yourself right now. This is stuff that I talked about. Go follow me on Instagram. Sometimes I don't have enough light or time or energy to do reading, but I will channel on my Instagram. So if you're going through a spiritual awakening, if you vibe with my energy, not everybody will, and that's fine. I'm not meant to vibe with everybody, but if you vibe with my energy, I do channelings there. I talked about how to help yourself during the ascension with Lionsgate right now, because it causes flu-like symptoms, headaches, feeling tired, having no appetite, body aches. It's common with ascension, especially Lionsgate. This one is very powerful. So I give tips on how to help. Okay, anyway, let's do this. Where is the I will be nice? How is the feminine feeling towards you right now? How is the feminine feeling towards the masculine right now? King of Wands, the Lovers, Nine of Swords, Page of Swords. So King of Wands, let's see if I have, I'm going to do this. I'm going to clarify So King of Wands when low vibrational is somebody that's like a player, somebody that's gets around. So she might be feeling like you're a player. Let's see. Can I clarify King of Wands? Why is King of Wands here for the feminine? Okay, a couple came out. The snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, want to date. And then separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure future. So yeah, it's King of Wands, this is Aries energy. She is worried that you're still involved with this karmic. She is worried that you're a player, that you're still trying to play. If you've tried to reach out to your feminine, she's not receptive of you right now. It's because she doesn't feel like you are fully committed right now, and she doesn't want to get back involved with you if you're connected to a karmic. So she's feeling frustrated, and also might be feeling like, because this is like frustrated self-sabotage, she maybe feels like you are still King of Wands is somebody when low vibrational. When high vibrational, it's somebody that's like creative, that's passionate, that goes for what they want. When low vibrational, it's a player, somebody that sleeps around, a womanizer. And with that, and then the snake coming out here, she is worried that you are still self-sabotaging and stuck in your fear, ego issues with this karmic. Also, if you have a dark karmic that does magic, she's probably still doing magic to try. These karmics are batshit crazy. So even though they're not with the masculine, a lot of them are still posting stuff on social media to try to make it seem that they are. Or they're continuing, a lot of them are still doing magic, guys. It's going to get really fucking bad when Saturn goes back direct. Bad. I've been getting messages, somebody's going to end up in a wheelchair, somebody's going to be paralyzed. Some karmic, been getting that a lot. Somebody's going to end up in a wheelchair. I think it's a male karmic that's been watching these. I think you're going to get in an accident and you're going to end up in a wheelchair. That's your karma. Anyway, they like you, they want to date, and they're feeling sadness over the separation. Okay. With the Lovers, this is a Gemini card. So Lovers is a twin flame card, you know, seeing you as their partner. Also, the Lovers is like finding self-love. Why is the Lovers here for? So the feminine is under the Lovers is making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. So the feminine has let go of the masculine. She's let go of chasing the masculine, energetically chasing the masculine. She's let you go because she feels that you're not ready to be committed. She feels that you are still self-sabotaging, being a player, entertaining karmic women, karmic men. She is finding self-love with the Lovers here. She's coming into self-union and making good choices for herself. She's not chasing anymore. Love call at the bottom of the deck. It's someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Feminines aren't going to reach out to you, masculines. They're not. It's not the feminine's role to pursue the masculine. If you are in a vibration that you want to be pursued, you are in an unhealthy feminine vibration. Masculine energy pursues, courts, you know, asks her out on a date, asks him out on a date, makes an effort to show that you see them as a prize and you're willing to work to earn back their trust. So she is open to you communicating to her. She's not going to. She's not And if you're feminine watching this, do not under any circumstances go and fall back into the cycle where you're chasing your masculine. That is going to set you both back from like the start, which I don't feel that any of the feminines I've been channeling for are in that vibration. You shouldn't be at this point in your journey. You're backtracking if so, but anyway, she's finding self-love. She's loving herself. She's making good choices. She's not going to chase anymore. She's not in that vibration anymore. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is anxiety. This is like nightmares, sleepless night, anxiety, ascending, transcending obstacles, expansion, new phase, preparing for union, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun, looking at photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories, addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block restraint, need time, take time, end time, cycles, time to heal, progress. Okay, so she's ascending. She is raising her vibration, so you should be doing the same as a twin flame. You probably are anyway. You mirror each other that way. And she is wanting union. She's wanting to come back together, but she is still feeling anxiety that these old cycles of you coming in hot and heavy, breadcrumbing, and then going back to karmic relationships. She is feeling anxiety that that cycle is going to, you're going to fall back into that cycle again. So she is missing you. She does want to make new memories with you. She just doesn't want things to be codependent again. She doesn't want these addictions to get in the way of the relationship. So she wants you to take time to heal. So she is missing you. And then the bottom of the deck is keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. She doesn't want you to come in and be low vibrational and try to be player and string her along while you're entertaining these low vibrational, like, gross karmics. They're gross. They're gross. Somebody that would put period blood in your food and feed it to you so that you can have an obsession with them just because they're so fucking toxic and like egomaniacs that like that makes them feel good, even though they really don't like you. They don't even know you. They don't know you because you haven't been yourself, because you feel the need to change who you are to impress these karmics, because you're trying to seek healing through them. You're trying to heal your wounds from your parents by seeking approval from karmics. You don't even like the karmics, really. It's just that they reject you in a way that your parents rejected you. So psychologically, you were trying to heal these wounds from your parents through this person. You don't like anything about them. And once you heal and finish the karmic lesson, you will realize that you never liked anything about that person. The only thing that caused you to want to pursue these karmic relationships was, one, they have been putting heavy magic on you to confuse you. A lot of them, like karmic, that is not connected to me but is obsessed with me, like fucking cut and dyed her hair and started dressing like me and started trying to act like me and talk like me. And like she was using like some of like the captions that I use in like Instagram photos for like personal, like for other people. She was taking those and copying and pasting them and then like rearranging the words to sound like me. And that's how far she was going. It's fucking, and then like spending thousands of dollars on black magic. These karmics are batshit fucking crazy, and when you heal, you won't be attracted to that anymore. But the feminine does have some anxiety that you are going, if she allows you back in, that you're going to do that same thing. Page of Swords. Yeah, so she is learning. Page of Swords can be like stalking, watching. I don't think that feminines have disconnected from the masculines. And that's because she's learning about her purpose with the star. She's learning about her destiny. And with the moon here, she's following her intuition on what she needs to do. So that's why it feels like she's left you behind, is because she doesn't trust you anymore. You have you're not trustworthy. You haven't been. You've been low vibrational. You've betrayed her in several ways. But like I said earlier, it is you betraying yourself, because your twin flame is you. So it's not you rejecting her. If a feminine is watching this, it's not that your masculine is rejecting you and picking a karmic over you. It's that they aren't prepared to face themselves. And by being with you, it would make them have to face the parts of themselves that they are rejecting, that they are hiding at their shadow. So the karmics are easier to be with because they don't really care about the karmics. The karmics is Looney Tune, like doing magic to confuse them anyway. But like, they don't care to cheat on these karmics. They don't have feelings for these karmics. They don't love these karmics. They are trauma bonded to these karmics because these karmics are abusive, and they're doing black magic to make these masculines obsessed with them. They're crazy. They're absolutely batshit crazy. Oh God. Okay, anyway. Can we get a message for the masculines before we go? Thank you, Spirit. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. What? 1 and 6 is 7. 7 is about spiritual journey, awakening. Ask for help. What is it really you need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. Whether this be asking for help from your spirit team, asking for help from trusted friends and family, or asking for help from your feminine. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Not everybody has the answers. You're coming into a time where everything that who you thought you were, everyone you thought that you were close to, they're all going to be falling away from you now. It's a good thing. They weren't in alignment with who you were. Most of them are shitheads betraying you, and the only reason you entertained a relationship with them in the first place is because you lacked self-love. But yeah. Hope this was helpful for you guys. I'm sending you love. Everything's going to be okay. It's not that your feminine has left you behind. It's that she's being guided by spirit to focus on herself and to get into her masculine energy, which is going to help you both come into union. You need to get into your feminine energy where you listen to your intuition, where you develop a relationship with your spirit guides, where you learn about twin flames, and you also step up to become the man or woman that your feminine needs. And part of that is learning how to speak your truth, learning how to be in touch with your emotions, learning how to express your emotions. So, yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I'll be back with another reading soon. If you liked this video, a thumbs up or, subscribing is appreciated. Hope everyone has a great week. I don't know when I'm going to post again, but yeah, bye guys.